Alrighty, and hello everybody, and welcome back to another big review. Woo! So today, this was the only person that requested, so shout out to Fuyak. But we're gonna be opening and looking at these Owl House minifigures that are from Dream Dove. They are a small creator that made these. I'm not sure if they're still available to buy. I know they had them, they had another company selling them for them, so there could possibly still be some available. It's been a little bit since I bought them, but here I am reviewing them. I meant to review them a while ago, and then I was going to save them with another figure, and then that hasn't really worked out the way I thought, so we're just going to go into it and just jump right in. These are small, fun, little. So, yeah. And I have still oodles and oodles of things to open in my house. So, the packaging is really cute though. You can see the characters on the front. They've got all this, like the different symbols from the show, and just everyone has their own colors. There's cute art on the back as well for each of the characters too. So, we'll take probably just a glance at the back of each one of them. But we're going to go with King, because he was the one furthest on the edge. Yippee! These guys are all pretty small though. I have a ruler this time, isn't that cool? Thank goodness. We're not using a freaking paper cutter. Yeah, so they're just above 2 inches, but call it 2.5 inches tall. It's kind of a weird size. 2 to 2.5 though for little King here. But yeah, here is the little guy. Look how happy and cute he is. I just thought that the art for all of these were really well done. I wish there was more official Owl House merchandise that had been made, but you know, that's just how it is with these things. Some like cartoons will make a bunch of merch and then a bunch don't. So I'm glad that we've had so many cool merchandise things made by fans. That's actually pretty much, I think, everything for Owl House that I've gotten was fan made. But it was really cute. They have it with his, like when he has his horn piece reconnected, it's got the little design for his like dad's symbol on his collar. You know, we got his little bushy tail is nice and detailed, and all the little fluffs on the back of his head. So I think this is pretty good. It's painted pretty well considering this is just like a random little guy. So cute baby. We're just gonna keep it moving though, because I mean, these are small. There's not a whole bunch to look at. Pretty nice clean paint applications on it. Here is the back of Eda's box. Ooh. Pretty cute art. I like that you can see the different eye colors in her gold tooth. Really simple packaging, but it's like still really well done. Yeah, okay, the packaging is the same. Just different color schemes though. Everything else, I should say. And I remember these being pretty well priced too. They weren't super expensive. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have gotten all of them. And I mean, even if they were a bit more pricey, this was a small creator, so I'm usually willing to spend a little bit more for a small creator when possible. Now there are limits, but again, I don't think these had a crazy price. So hopefully, if they still have some of them available, I already think I'm gonna recommend checking this out. I like the way these first two already just look. Anyways, Eda! Yippee! My best girl. I love her so much. I love so many other characters from Owl House though. And this is again why I really liked these figures, is because I feel like they did a good job of, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Capturing their essence. You know, we got the dual colored eyes, we got the cute little smirk, her bright white skin because of the disease. She's got the different colors in the hair, the hair's huge, the little tufts. We've of course got little Albert here, super cute, very more simple design, but they still have like some imprints for the eyes at least, so that's not painted separately, but still looks pretty good. Her little g.e.m, her cute cool outfit, pretty nice. I think it looks good again. These are, like I said, very simple, so there's not really much going on here. She actually, I think, is a little bit taller. Let me see how tall she gets. She might be the tallest one in the group, to be fair. Yeah, she's over 3 inches. So she is under 3.5. Sorry, I'm sniffing a lot too. I'm a little sick. But here is Loose. Super cute. Just plain purple. Nice, cute little smile. These are really cute art drops of all the characters too. It's kind of interesting how Eda's has a little bit more colors going on than Loose's and King's did. But she has more going on in her color palette. I guess not really though. Not that much. Just a small little observation I'm making here. This is kind of more stream of consciousness. Da-da-da-da, it's Loose. So cute. Of course, another fantastic expression. I think the hair on these have so far, I think the hair is going to look really nice on all of them. I mean, I really liked King's, his little tufts, and Loose's looks really nice as well. Her little purple cat hoodie, her little shorts and her leggings, and then her gauges. I wonder, I mean, this is later King. This feels like an earlier Loose though. And this is a later Eda. Maybe this was earlier? I don't know. I feel like this looks like an earlier Loose though. It's been a bit since I've looked at all the character designs, but I know each season had a different design for them. So I'm not sure if I'm just misremembering. If anyone remembers, you can say whatever you like in the comments. Okay, King might be the shortest one. Well, I don't know. We haven't gotten to Gus yet. Gus could be kind of short too. Let's see. I wasn't going to measure all of them, but now that I'm looking, I'm like, oh, they kind of all are different sizes. Yeah, because Loose is 3 inches. So, like, Eda was almost 3.5. Okay. The more you know. Amity! Yippee! Cute art on the back. Because I feel like Amity probably could have had more colors. But it looks like they just used 2 colors mainly for the boxing, so I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Ooh, she's got stuff on the base. I think some of the I can't remember the release order on these, because I think Loose was the first one, which is maybe why she's the most simplest. I think some of the friends were later, Amity was later, and surely it was, I think the Golden Guard was a bit earlier too. Again, I apologize. It's been a bit since I've ordered these and I was keeping up with them. I actually only caught on when it was, I think, Gus, Hunter, Willow, and Amity. I think they were released all at once. And I didn't realize that there were the others, and I panicked. I was like, I wanted to get some of the other ones. But anyways, now I have them. Guess it's fine. They were still selling them. I was really scared I missed them though. But Amity, she looks so cute. I love her little orange streaks. She's got her earrings. I love that she has the goo, what was it? The amalgamations. I'm forgetting the goop. It had a cooler name. Her nice yellow eyes, her smirk. She's got the little moon on her shirt, her little triangle earrings, little moons on her shoes too. I really like that she has extra stuff on her base. That looks super nice. And again, the hair looks great. Nice, simple, clean paint. I mean, again, these aren't crazy, but these are pretty well made. You know, I've seen some bad official merchandise released figures. These are nice quality. She seems to be the same size as Loose though. Gus, what a good boy. I don't really think there's any characters I dislike in Owl House. Maybe some of the bad guys. I guess I don't really love the girl that had the hand on her head. I didn't care that much about her, but I didn't dislike her that much. She was a villain, you know. Maybe there's someone I didn't like, but the girl with the big nose, but she's like not a real character, I guess. She's just like a comic relief character. So again, does that count? What characters do you like? What characters do you not like? I think it's more interesting to find out which ones you don't like. I like them all though. Here's Gusto, the good boy. He is short. I'm gonna see if he is shorter than the others, but he's got his Little book. Again, these expressions are great. The hair is nice. Look at that clean cut. Clean cut. They did a really good job of keeping everything in the lines too. They've got the indents for where the paint should go, but I mean, like I said, some bigger companies, I'll see the paint going outside the lines. You can kind of see it doing it a little bit on his arm here, but I mean, that's it. And again, I love that he has the illusion magic clouds at the bottom. So freaking cool. Oh my gosh. But he looks good. Look how cute. He's got a little symbol on his thing on his neck. A little thing. Is he shorter than the rest though? He is at 2.5 versus 3. He's a little shorter porty. Yeah, look, he doesn't look that much shorter. Am I just bad at measuring things? The answer is yes. The Golden Guard. Ooh. I feel like the Golden Guard was the first one I saw, and I was like, okay, I don't dislike the Golden Guard because it's Hunter. I like Hunter, but I was like, do I really care that much about the Golden Guard outfit? And then I got it anyways. Because I think at that time I was like, what if this is the only thing they release? And I want them to make more. And maybe they didn't have Hunter at that point. I was like, well, if that's the only Hunter I'm going to have, I guess I'll get it. Me spending money and making bad choices. But it looks really sick. I mean, the Golden Guard outfit's really cool, you know? He's more of a meanie at this point. He's a mean guy. Cool gold paint application. I mean, that is clean. Well, I said that's clean, and then there was a couple marks. They removable? Oh, they're removable. Yep. They went away. Still there a little bit. Metallic paints tend to be a little bit more finicky, so it is what it is. But his little arm plate is gold. He's got his little triangle on his neck. A little belt. Different outfit colors on his little skirt. His cool staff. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Cape looks cool. Again, these are simple, but very effective. Very effective. Now Hunter. Actual Hunter. I like this art. This is a really nice... This is a pretty accurate expression for him. I think the other thing what I like about these are pretty good, like, art of the characters. Like, I mean, these could very well be expressions taken straight from the show, or like if these were official released merchandise, I wouldn't have questioned it for a second. Like, this looks like alternative art from the show. So they've done a really good job of like capturing the characters, even just in the actual box art, you know? Hunter went from being just like a whatever character to probably one of my favorites. I loved him. He's probably, would he be my second favorite? I don't know. He might be my second favorite. I really liked him. I love a good redemption arc. Man, if you have a mean character turn to like a happy-go-lucky character, or like one of the best buds, there's a high chance I'm going to like him. There's a high chance I'm going to like him. I just need good character development, you know? And he's just a baby. He just wants friends. He wants to belong and have friends. But there he is with his little, with little Flapjack. Was Flapjack and was it the other one just the name Waffles? I don't think they ever officially said it, but I think it was implied. Very cute. He's got a scar on his face. In fact, he's got a little Flapjack. The paint application isn't quite as good on this one. I feel like it's a little bit more murky. I don't know if it's just I happened to get unlucky. I got one of the ones that maybe got a little bit more scuff marks on there. I don't know if you can really see those. But he's got like a little bit on his nose and his cheek. Hair shape is still fantastic. Ooh, kill him. Got the little chop in his ear. Again, this paint feels a little bit thicker than some of the other ones did. I don't know if it's just more noticeable on him with the way his like shape and form is, like especially with his ear. But just something I'm noticing. Nothing small. His little outfit, very cute. Got his little undershirt on, painted underneath there, the little X, his little satchel, boots and the gloves. Very cute. Again, these are all good. I really don't have any complaints. They're small, so you don't always expect like high grade paint. But this isn't bad. Like these, I've seen significantly worse on this scale. Willow, so cute. Those big old eyes. Again, these little pictures on the back are super cute. Again, this is dreamed of. This is something smaller, I know, but I like them. I like them. That's why I wanted to do it. Because, too, like, this is an opportunity to show off, like, a smaller artist, creator, especially for figures. You don't get many opportunities for, like, small art figures for, like, TV shows. Usually be original art, which is still cool, but I tend to buy ones for shows. Especially because that's just what I do. Not overcomplicating it. This is super cute. First of all, I love this design of Willow. Willow is also in the top for me. I love her, love her, love her. I love her design. I love how she went from the soft girl to being like one of the toughest people on the team and being like one of the most supportive people on the team. I love her a bunch. And this outfit I just thought was so adorable with the bow, her little jacket, her green streak in her hair, the little braids. She is so cute. Like, it's still a little nerdy, but she's cute and she's buff and tough. And that's what I liked about her. And she's thicker. I love her. I love her so much. Just great character design. I love Owl House. Me glazing Owl House. I love it so much. Yeah, these are really cute though. I like all of these. We'll do a quick final thoughts here. All right, here they all are together. Guys, this is like a really simple video, but I like the way they all look. These are a great little set. I think like, there was one or two paint applications that maybe could have been just a scooch better, but like they weren't bad. That's me being really nitpicky. Maybe for Amity, I don't know if I love this pose. I know she's done it, but I feel like it needed a little extra, maybe a little bit more bend in her arms, just because it kind of looks T-posy when you're looking at the rest of them. But like, I like the poses and the expressions for basically all of these. These are cute. The art on the boxes was really cute. These are really well done. They feel like they could have very well been official merchandise, and I like them. I love the show. I love Owl House. These are really good. So thank you to Fuyak who suggested it. I'm getting this table out of the way. I don't know why I still have it here. Thank you for suggesting it because they needed to be out of the box. They're really cute. And so there's a couple other figures, as I mentioned. I still have a whole bunch. I want to know which ones you guys want to see. So we have this Maureen, Timos, Liz. We have the Marcio Donato big dungeon Meishi good smile figure. Doki Doki Literature Club with Sayori and Yuri. We've got Anya and Yor. Another good smile. I got two good smiles sitting in here. I just buy stuff I think that looks cute. Link, Breath of the Wild Figma, the Deluxe. Ouran High School, the Hitachi twins. We got big Jujutsu Kaisen Maki scale. I forget the company and it's not on the front. Fairy Tale Juvia Boba from Orca Toys. And that's it. So make sure to let me know which one you want to see next. And I will very likely do it because there's not many people voting. Just put it in the comments which one you would like to see. I'll have more pictures of them on my Instagram. That's where I post all of my figures. There's also a Discord that you guys can come join and talk and chat in. And yeah, I hope you guys had a great last couple weeks, and I hope you have a great next couple weeks. Thank you so much for watching. You should subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.